my name's Kat Milligan. I'm a troop coordinator here based out of the Knoxville office. We are working with you all on Volunteer Toolkit. So if you have questions about Volunteer Toolkit that are not addressed today, or you get home and you're working in it and you have a question, feel free to give us a call. Now I'm going to add a little caveat to that. We are just learning Volunteer Toolkit ourselves. So we don't have as much expertise as we would like, but we are happy to learn with you, and we're happy to research with you, and we're happy to dig in there with you, because that's how we all learn, is together. So anything not addressed today, give us a call, we'll help you out. I know we mentioned multi-level troops, and I think several people are aware that you just couldn't get in there if you had a multi-level troop. So one of the things that we have been able to do is that if you have a multi-level troop, if you can name one level that you would like the toolkit access for, we can set you up for that one level access. You should be getting a call in the next month or so asking you about which level you would like that access for if you have a multi-level troop. And if you already know, you can let us know now. So, welcome to Girl Scouts of the Future. As you can see, it is the year 2020. I don't know. Anyways, so this is a demo site. So your site, I think, is actually maybe a little bit more exciting because you can do a few more things in it. So we're just going to sign in. So remember, the website will look just the same. So you'll go to this lovely sign in here. And I'm going to enter in the fake name that I have. I did not create this name. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I feel like people are watching me study or something. Okay. No, we don't want to save a password. Does this look familiar to anyone? Okay. So this is what, when you sign in and you're in MyGS, that's what you will see. So, let me amend that. If you are a troop administrator or girl program mentor, this is what you will see. And I am going to click Volunteer Toolkit. As you can see, it says, if you're a Daisy Brownie or junior troop leader, go here. Now, because this is the demo site, they have something on here that you will not, which is this nice little drop-down menu for someone who has maybe a few different troops there. But we're going to work with a Brownie troop today. All right. So the first thing we are going to do is elect a year plan. So we're going to go to the year plan right here. And then we're going to go to View Year Plan Library. And you will see that you have several different options here. You have a Brownie Badge Year. You have a Brownie Journey Year for A World of Girls. And then you have a Brownie Journey Year for WOW Wonders of Water. What's missing? What journey is missing from here? Yeah, Brownie Quest. Yeah, the Brownie Quest is missing, and they've just, I believe it's the second and third series of each journey that they have in each level, and we're not sure why that is. Maybe with Brownie Quest they think it's a little bit more accessible to dive into it right away. Who knows? But anyways, so for the sake of today, we're going to choose that we want to work with Wonders of Water because we love water. The girls said we want to kick up the pond. That makes no sense. Kick up the pond. No, we want to get under the sprinklers. We want to have lots of fun with that. Okay, so we selected the Wonders of Water. All right, so next thing we're going to do is you will see this line up here. And we're going to go to specify dates and locations. All right, so first thing we're going to talk about is what day of the week should our troop meet? Tuesday?
Just like every
It is true. Every troop seems to meet on Tuesday at times. Okay, what do we want to start, the 1st or the 8th?
The
First? Okay, great. And what time do we want to meet?
4 o'clock.
7. I heard 4 o'clock first, so we will select 4. Okay. And do we want to meet weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. Okay, great. Now, here's a cool part. is that we can select when we don't want to hold meeting. Okay, so you select it if you don't want a meeting that week. Yes. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it now. Okay, how about Washington's birthday? Yes. Was that yes? Okay. Memorial Day? No. We're done. No, we're done. Well, I'm going to assume maybe that Independence Day might be the same case then. Okay, so then we just hit this update calendar. Okay, so we get this message, and it says one or more of the meetings fall outside of the troop year. And the reason why it says this is because the troop year technically starts October 1st, and we have meetings that start in September. That is fine. You just click OK. The girls, if they are registered in the 2016, they are covered by insurance at this point, so you are good to go. Okay. All right. So it has given me dates of meetings. I know when, where we are meeting. So that is pretty awesome. Okay. So next thing we're gonna do is, let me get my, we're gonna go back to specify dates and locations. Okay, so this is pretty cool. It gives you the day that you're meeting and then the meeting number, which we'll get into in just a bit. Okay. And if there's a date that's just not working, you can change the time. So let's see. Okay, so we're going to go to location. Where do we want to meet? The Knoxville Zoo. I think many of us might say that the United Methodist Church is a good location, as they often troop meetings are there. So we'll just say wherever that is, 123 Street. Okay. We'll add that. So you see that down here you have this, like, here is our location that we've added. And right now we can click apply to all meetings, or we can assign to check locations. So we're going to apply to all meetings. Soon, parents will be able to log in, and they won't be able to change the year plans or anything like that, but they'll be able to see, oh, where are we meeting? Okay, that's a location. So, and then if any meeting date has changed, that gives them that information. Okay. So here you will see these timeline bars that are helpful right here. So these gives you some dates to keep in mind, and these are sort of, dummy dates, so these are not our council dates. So it lets you know when troop re-registration is, when cookie sales start and cookie sales end. So that way you have those instant reminders all built in, and you're not, when you're looking at your year plan, it's something you can automatically keep in mind. In the future, you'll see GSCSA specific dates, which will be great. All right, so the next thing I want to show is that you have these print, download, and help icons up here. So you can print your year plan, which is a new function. It didn't used to have that. So that is exciting. You can also download, which for, if we want to be paper friendly, we download. And then this help is, if you like forgot what you're doing, you can just click help. So, because look, so it happens. All right. I say this often. I miss those days of the Microsoft Wizard, with the paperclip or the puppy or something like that. I wish we still had that for everything. Okay, so we are going to go into officially our second meeting, and you can see that it's our second meeting because there is a 2 right there. And that is September 15th, which is 2 weeks from our first meeting, which was on September the 1st. All right, so we're going to click into that. And we can see that it's got our location. you see that you have a meeting overview, and it kind of lets you know the gist of what's happened in the meeting. It will give you an activity plan.
That's all linked to the journey?
Mm-hmm. Right. Whatever you've picked for that year. And then a materials list. Which, does this look familiar to anyone?
I used it this year a little bit.
Yeah.
With the daisies. I found though, like, I wasn't able to always use it all though.
Right.
They have a lot of information.
Right.
And is it okay if you don't use it all?
Absolutely.
They still earn their badge.
Absolutely.
Because that's, I don't know, the first time leader, that's a worry.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about that right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is, okay, here's your meeting agenda. We're going to click into opening ceremony here. And you have everything you need for what to do with the opening ceremony. Do you have to do this? No. The girls might have created their own opening ceremony, and they are welcome to do what they want to do. It also has suggestions for what you want to say. You don't have to read that like a script. I mean, you can if you want to, but of course, put it in your own words. But let's say, for example, that we are in this conglomeration here, and the girls have already decided that they want to work with the Wonders of Water journey. So we are going to open up references to the Brownie Quest journey and to the World of Girls journey year, because they already know they want to do Wonders of Water. So we're going to click that and say delete this agenda item. Okay.
So, I'm sorry, what does that talk about? Does that talk about what it is, like a kind of a general overview? If you were chatting it up with the girls, hey, here's a brief description of it?
Right, exactly. That would have been, so if they had not chosen their journey yet, you would have been doing that. So,
But it doesn't have an actual listing of these are the requirements for the journey. It's just a very brief summary.
right, yeah. So delete that. Okay. Okay. So you will see, we had a 90-minute meeting at first. Now we're down to an hour and 5 minutes because we deleted those 2 activities. And then the other thing we're going to delete is It's Your Brownie Adventure. Choose it because we already chose. So we're going to delete that agenda item. And now we are down to 50 minutes. So we got to think about something we want to do. All right, so we're going to go to Add Agenda Item. And this is where you can really fine-tune it to fit for your troop. Okay, so this is their second meeting. Maybe the first meeting, you got to know each other, you did some icebreakers, you had fun. So this one, you're going to do some planning for the troop year ahead. And what is a planning activity that perhaps you've heard some of the troop programs folk talk about? Yes, thank you. Yes, it was the first one named. Cleaning out the attic. And we'll give it 30 minutes. Planning for the year. And we'll save that. And it updates. And so you'll see that it's now at the end, and we can move it wherever we would like. We're going to put it sort of right underneath between the Brownie badge year and the journey. Now we have 10 minutes left. What? Oh no, what will we do in 10 minutes? We must have a snack. Okay, so here's the cool thing, and here's why it's important to note that parents will have access soon, is that we can say that Brenda's mom is bringing, I don't know, carrots and peanut butter or whatever. So that way, Brenda's mom knows that she signed up, so please bring that, or else all the girls will be very hungry. Okay, so we're gonna move snack up here. Maybe they'll do it right before they clean out the attic. Okay, so now you see that the agenda is updating. Sometimes it updates. Oh, it's updated now. Okay, and we are back to 1 hour and 30 minutes. And if you want to print this, you would simply, let's see. Where is the print? Oh, you would just right-click the page. Print. And it will print out your agenda for you.
How much of this is on my phone? Like, do I have to do all this business on my computer, but then I can do my phone? Or I can't do any on my phone, or I can do all on my phone?
To my understanding, it should be compatible with smartphones, with iPads. Yeah, because they do demos where you can just, drag and drop and everything. So it might actually be easier to do it on a phone if you have it, because you can do all the nice drag and drop. Okay, so we're going to exit out of the meeting plan, and we're going to go to the year plan. We want to break up just having a bunch of journey meetings, meeting after meeting after meeting. So we want to add a meeting. So we go right here. And here are the available badges that you can choose from here. Let's see. Pets. Brownies like pets. We all like pets.
So only certain ones that are available?
Right now, yeah.
Does it have a rhyme or reason?
I think right now they chose the badges that you can work into journeys, the journeys that they have listed so far.
It's a packet, like when you do a journey and that packet comes with it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so right now you'll see that it added in 2 weeks out from our last scheduled meeting, that meeting, but we don't want to wait till April 26th to interact with pets. We are going to put that up there. Now it's going to be our 5th meeting. So it's reordered everything for us. So now it's right there. It's readjusted our meeting times and dates. And you can drag and drop actually any meeting that you want to. So for example, this financial literacy badge probably would make more sense to work on it in January before cookie season starts. So we can move that up.
Are the badges just 1 hour meetings? I mean, it's just one meeting? It looked like the pet one was just one. Is that?
Let's see.
Or do I have to take one by?
Well, you are welcome to do to adjust it how you would like to adjust it. Just delete what you want to, adjust time. Okay. I'm going to show you one last thing. Here, you can also, we'll go back to our year plan. We're going to add an activity. We'll say hiking at Imes. And we're going to go when it's really hot. No, we're going to go tomorrow. No, we will go in late September, maybe on a Saturday. We'll just so I don't change those. You probably wouldn't go hiking at 4 p.m., but we'll leave that for now. And you can put in your address. You can put in your description. If there's a cost, you can put in a cost. And again, that way parents know. There's no like, oh, we didn't know there was, it's there. So we press add activity. Oh, okay. 112 Street Road. There we go. Okay, so then you see that, and it's in a different color even. You've got our hiking in, and it doesn't count it as one of the meeting dates. So it knows that it's an additional activity that the troop is doing. Okay. Okay, so that's it for year plans and meeting plans. And you have resources that you can click into. the volunteer tool, it likes to think sometimes. So sometimes you have to just have some patience and, you know. It does not want me to get to resources. Here we go to finance. Nothing's in it yet, but in future releases, what you'll be able to do is manage your troops' financial report directly from this tab. That means you don't have to fill out additional paperwork. It's all going to be right here.
So finance summaries will just be able to fill in the blanks, click
Mm-hmm.
submit, and it's done.
Yes. Yeah, I know, right? I was like, that's the real one. It's like, what is that gonna? Okay. Maybe it'll show me. Yes.
On a meeting plan,
Mhm.
if we click on, like it has the templates and things you can use, did we click to look at one of those? Oh, now there's the resources. I'll be quiet.
Oh, okay. So you get resources here, and these are all GSUSA resources, but in future release, we'll have a GSCSA resource, and you can look at safety activity checkpoints, all those wonderful things right here. What were you asking, Gina?
On a meeting plan where it has templates of things you can use for the, like, meeting aids,
Uh-huh.
could you click on
Yeah.
one of those?
So let's see. That gives you, these things are originally, a lot of them are in the Journey adult guides, but now it's all in here and you're not paying for an adult guide.
So there's templates for activities and, like, one of them was with a caper chart, it gives you patterns and things you can use.
All right, so I'll show you my troop really fast. So you'll be able to add a photo of your troop. You'll be able to manage your troop information, send emails to troop members, and let me see if I can go through this real quick. Okay, so these images are from an enhancement preview we saw in a webinar last month. You'll see the girls listed with their email addresses and phone numbers. Yay. You will also see that if you press that drop-down arrow, it will give you her date of birth, her age. We've already asked GSUSA to make school and grade visible, although you will find that in your roster in MyGS. Okay, so next we look at the meeting plan tab from earlier. So basically, I just want to let you know, you'll be able to send out reminder emails to parents, to volunteers, to girls, whoever you select, with all those meeting information notes on there, which is exciting. And you can include information about that meeting, those aids that we talked about, information from links. You can note attendance and achievements on here. So you can note that they were there that day and that they earned a badge. Last thing, we don't know the answer to when, but it's coming. Service unit managers will have administrative access to all grade level toolkits. And also volunteers with older girl troops will be able to also have that My Troop tab and the Finance tab available to them. So yay. As I said, just give us a call. We're happy to help work through it with you because it is a process for all of us, but something to be excited about.